President of Evergreen was just told to make a decision right here, right now, to solve these problems.
Right now, if they wanted to. Just like Stacy, it makes no sense. Who else in here gets to tell their boss no, they're not going to do something, and then they can just say no to their boss? Nobody. It's all because of you lose your job. Don't nobody ever do that to their boss? Just tell them no. So I would like something to be done here and now. Like I complained enough. I'm tired of complaining.
Drop the charges against Darren Lawrence.
Woo!
Who pays your salary?
We do.
Right. So who gets to tell you what to do? Right.
You actually does your response. You need to take accountability, and I don't think we want to sit here and listen to what you say, what you're going to do. When what you're going to do is probably throw that piece of paper away when you're done talking to us.
Right.
What can you talk about? What that are specific actions that you are going to do for us today, right now, since we all accommodated our schedules to you?
Right.
I want a response of what you're going to do as action. We don't want a response about your opinions or how you feel or whatever else. What is your response? What are you going to physically do today to make a change? And I want you to speak to that.
Yeah.
This is my real life. And if I'm dealing with stuff on this campus every day, I expect you to not take it as a joke. Okay, well then please don't smile at me. Because I'm in an extremely serious position right now, and I think you can tell that by my mannerisms as well. So I ask that you respect that. Thank you.
So I've heard a number of questions. What am I going to do today? Well, when I leave here, I'm going to go talk to Stacy Brown. No. She doesn't come.
She's not coming.
Wait, no, how are you going to give her?
I've already sent her a message.
Is she afraid of us?
No, there's too many things going on behind closed doors. She needs to be here. We need
transparency.
as violent as a threat when we're like responding to the concept that we face here as students. We constantly receive backlash. We need these conversations to happen openly because you know what? There's been a lot of no, we need to all see this. We need to have an open dialogue.
Classrooms talking about this, I know about it, and we're not coming.
We all have gone through those proposals. Open restorative justice.
Yeah. What's this, Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook.
Do you have a charger?
No, I don't have a charger for that.
I mean, she seems to think that every student here is too much of a threat to even show her face. And that's kind of ridiculous. If I need help, I can't even call the police on my campus. The police that are sanctioned for me specifically to call if I'm in danger. I don't want to call them niggas. Like, I can't call them. They don't want to help me. What am I supposed to do about that? What do you
Well, I can tell the number we can put you on the phone, Stacy.
Yeah, that's it.
Call up Stacy right now. Let's hear phone call.
Okay, so we've asked me to call Stacy. I'm going to ask someone else. Is Wendy around?
Wendy's locked in her office, right?
What about the emails, though?
Who said
Bro, I'm
that?
tired of these white people being afraid of us. We're just people just like y'all.
I'm not afraid.
Then why can't
Why don't call the police then?
George, all I'm saying is that if you don't want this to continue, I demand your staff to come up here.
Right.
Demand it.
You got the facts.
Stacy is your staff, and she's not here. Where's Stacy? What happened at Whitman, George?
Them personal racist emails. Oh. We can't Google it, but we know they exist. Woo.
Nothing happened at Whitman that I know of in the area.
That we can't track. Oh.
Please do.
Call the cover up. Oh, you can't track a cover up. Oh. You can't track a cover up, sir.
So I want to be constructive. So you've asked me a number of different questions. The one question that you asked me is, what are you going to do next? I can't do anything standing in this room other than take notes and hear your criticisms, hear your concerns. So once I hear the full list,
Yes, that is specific. Drop the charges! Drop the charges! Drop the charges! Drop the charges!
to what Naomi raised. I approached the Attorney General's office and discussed and asked, do I have the authority to change the outcomes of that proceeding? And the Attorney General of the state of Washington said, no, I have no legal authority to do that. I am not allowed by law to intervene in the process, period.
Who took up the case?
Well, then who does? How do you make them
You
accountable?
co-signed it. Who took up the case with the Attorney General? Obviously somebody had to make a case against them and take it to the Attorney General.
I called the Attorney General myself and I said, under these circumstances, do I have any legal authority to change the outcome? And they said no.
Talk about what is. Who made the charges?
That's the initial charges. Let's talk about that later. I'm just telling you, I do not
You see, you're going to deal with this shit now!
I'll be here all day. We can all be all day.
Hey, George.
We can talk about it right now.
R wants to talk, y'all.
George, aren't you one of the people that made a statement against us? Like, I think you. I think you were.
Well, then, yeah.
Just hold on, it's in a conversation.
Weren't you one of the people that made a statement against me awards? Oh. Your bullshit is so damn old. You act like you have no power. At all. Your bullshit is just so damn old. I can't even handle it. Like, you could have chose not to make that statement. You could have chose not to put your finger on the scale. I'll make it the You could have chosen not to respond.
But you didn't. Why is that? Because clearly you're hurting more.
No, fuck that, George.
What?
Exactly what we're
That's
talking
actually
about.
a new policy that you're trying to do right now, which is.
No, it's not. It's very well established in the Constitution.
Okay, so what about your faculty conduct? Because you have actually outrageous for students, especially students of color, and yet you're sitting only here worried about what are the consequences for students of color, and to me it looks like you're sitting here justifying it like it's okay. Why don't you go make some students on some faculty members that are, you got a whole lot of witnesses in here who said that we've been oppressed and we have some issues, and you don't want to make a statement about that? You know what, parents are calling the school and you don't want to make a statement about that. You're saying this issue, the fact that we're all in this room right here is not even happening. So why don't you make a statement about
I'm
that?
not
See,
saying
you
it's not
speak,
happening.
you're making choices about what you intentionally care about and what you speak to make choices.
I've not made any communications denying the existence of this activity, this protest, this expression of concern.
Yeah, and the issue is
But
that
I
you're
know.
letting other people do it.
What's your hand down? That's my problem, George. You keep doing these little hand movements or whatever. Like,
Come through.
this is not a show. Yeah. And I'm gonna decolonize the space. I'll just be roaming around.
My hands are down. Where were we?
Well, it says a lot to me if you already forgot. what
Right,
I was telling you.
right.
Not listening to what I was saying.
I'll just let me know.
We're talking about your parents, we're talking about communication.
Oh, you know what? Is she still on the phone?
No, they hung up on me, but they're
Okay,
ready
yeah,
to
go
talk
ahead
to
and
them
call
as
them
soon
back.
as
We're
I
gonna
call.
take the space right now for you to call Miss Stacy Brown and tell her to come over here, because they said that's the only way she's gonna come. So,
Okay, great.
my friend, if you want to
Just hold up.
Thank you.
he's gonna use his resources to accommodate.
Shit been popping off since 9 a.m. Ready know what it's about.
Oh, he's on it.
Hi. Away from the camera because an Asian's not just going.
These services doors are locked.
What?
Go talk to them to ask them to please come down here. These services doors are locked. The receptionist looked me right in the eyes and said,
Wow. So we. I have your phone.
Oh, you were covering the mic.
Okay, it was 2 seconds of it. Okay, I adjusted. I worked with it.
Thanks. I'd like to repeat that. Police Services has locked their doors and are not letting students enter.
Okay, I'm ready to like go outside, like do something outside.
Who's you on the phone with?
Stacy Brown, because she's only gonna listen to him.
I handed out the flyers for the protest tomorrow, so I've got a few more people that for the protest. It's at 1. I'll be here too.
No, Tavy, there's really no article. It's sort of just like an intra-school thing happening right now. Although you can read up on institutional racism if you want. You guys just pulled out of class? Yeah? Oh, my heart. Good.
I had to leave and hand out the flowers.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, so I went and handed out the rest of the flyers for the protest tomorrow. What's the date on what's happening now? Like, what are we discussing?
Oh, I don't get this. I don't really understand what this kid's doing here. I just like don't think someone who steals from women of color should be like sitting here in support of this. I don't know. You should probably get the fuck out of here. Not him. There's just someone sitting here in solidarity with us who just like steals from women of color. So. You know, you can make an apology and then like do something good, and then I probably wouldn't be wrecking your social life.
Can she just on for a lunch break?
He's like writing something down. What's that?
Does he have brown hair?
Oh yeah, no, he's sitting on the ground doing homework and stuff.
I'm about to just...
I went up to him and I was like, oh wait, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Like when people who steal from women of color like should not be here. I crouched down next to him. I was like, you know, you can apologize or do something good, and then I wouldn't be destroying your social life.
He just goes and does homework here.
Press release, it's just going to be passed around for folks to read. If you have anything to say, just come and like let one of us read it out loud. Or yeah, that.
You can read it out loud.
Is there one on the copy? Is there just one?
There's the mic up at the podium if you want it. Yeah, I'll use the podium with it. I'll put the podium. Alright, here. Oops.
You good? Okay. I'm good. I'm good. Real nice.
So what? Are the consequences you drop for everybody?
So, for everybody who's not involved with everything that's gone down this morning, we have a press release that we wrote, and I'll be reading it. It's a little long, so bear with me. At approximately 9:30 in the morning, a group of about 50 students were organizing a peaceful protest against anti-black remarks that a faculty member, Brett Weinstein, had made in past emails. Weinstein came out of the D building after receiving reports of the students' plans, attempting to block the students from entering the building. He then decided to let the students in the building, where they made their way throughout the building. Students read from the statement, I'm just going to read it right now. We come here as students against campus racism and anti-blackness on campus, and we would like to reach out to students of color in the humanities as well as the sciences that we are here to support, and we want to dismantle anti-blackness campus-wide. We want to give some sense of solidarity and provide safety in and outside of classes. That's the statement we made. And we asked Weinstein to take responsibility for his actions and the statements that he made in his anti-Black emails. Students were understandably upset, but were not overtly threatening him in any harmful way. Brett Weinstein began filming the students once they entered the building, but was contesting their rights to film him. The students then peppered Weinstein with questions, asking if he knew that what he did was harmful to both students and the faculty of color. He replied that he did not think he was wrong in his actions, which upset both students of color and white students. The students chanted and continued to try to make their feelings known to Weinstein, but he was refusing to listen and instead attempted multiple times to take over the discourse and make the students listen to him. During all of this, some of Brett's students were surrounding him and verbally attacking the group of protesters. After 20 to 25 minutes, the students exited the building while chanting and made their way down the walkways of the Seminar 2 building on the second floor. At this point, the students were attempting to debrief and discuss what just occurred when Officer Timothy Odell arrived and attempted to push through the crowd of white students protecting the people of color and those with disabilities. The police chief, Stacy Brown, also arrived and attempted to assist Odell with accosting people of color. After some time of nonviolent dialogue, the students began to file down the stairs towards the Red Square. By the time most of the group arrived at Red Square, both state troopers and Olympia police showed up and began to threaten students with mace and arrest. Students, fearful for their lives, began retreating towards the library and ultimately ended up in the Trans and Queer Center Unity Lounge trying to stay safe. The white students were then delegated to spread out throughout the library floor and watch for police potentially surrounding the building. The white students did see police surround the building, but as of this point, most of them have retreated. This is all that the students know to have happened at this time. The students are trying their best to get their message across in a peaceful manner, but only are being met with backlash and excessive police force. This is the active and only true narrative of today's events. Stay tuned. #ExposeEvergreen.
So if there's anything anybody wants to add or feels like needs to be changed, who's in charge of this? Y'all are gonna do it.
Wait, where the fuck George go?
George is trying to get Stacy.
Yes. I want to add something to that. Could I add something to that statement?
Talk to the.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
I think something important that needs to be discussed too is the budget that police services is getting compared to the new BP. So like, let's keep that too on everyone's mind. So.
Defund the police.
Defund the police. Also, how y'all getting rifles? The police getting rifles.
Woo!
It made no sense that
Sorry, I thought I was going to make an announcement. Thank you so much.
Okay, and sorry, I know y'all just heard me, but just to make, that was a long thing I just read, but just to be clear, we were accosted by police after leaving the building. We were no longer actively chanting or protesting or engaging with Brett Weinstein in any manner. When the police came after us, we were leaving and we were accosted by armed officers. This was a peaceful demonstration. Just who is the press release?
Hey,
Who has the PDF
where's
scanner out?
all this stuff? was like, where's my backpack?
Isn't it in the back of the round?
Oh, right. Where's my phone? Who?
He was one of the students that was.
Oh, oh yeah.
So we're keeping an eye on him.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, and that coffee?
Yeah, he was acting like not only was he like defending the Brett and everything, but he was acting like shady, like walking away and like gathering his stuff and all that.
Okay, so just a heads up, like,
What's that?
just to fill you in, some professors
Wait, Taylor.
like are caring about like having their students come. A lot of professors are not. I mean, some professors are letting their students come. A lot of professors are not.
Oh well, the students have the choice; they're adults.
I mean, that's what I said, but
What?
but professors really don't like that.
Hey, there's enough chairs for y'all to sit down, by the way. Come in, stop standing by the door.
Prioritize people of color. If you're white and sitting down, give your seat up to a person of color. Come on, y'all. That's equity. That is equity.
Can I record this? Can I record this, please? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was like streaming it. Why was it
It was like for the student, the state troopers and the people. We were finished. Are you guys? Are you guys?
Oh, wait.
Running around the hallway trying to push people out of the way to us. We protected ourselves. Yes. And then we came down the stairs. We watched trooper cars and Olympic police cars come screaming around the way where Stacey and Odell were. And of course we ran away.
This is the person that's supposed to hold.
And we got
Which means that I'm the vice president that oversees the academic division of the college. So anything that has to do with academics or academic support, including faculty and staff support for academics, is under me. So
you're in charge of Brett?
I'm in charge of Brett. I'm in charge of all faculty.
What you gonna do?
So let me talk to you about that. So the one thing that is most important for faculty in schools is that there's academic freedom. And academic freedom isn't something that you support when it suits you. It's something you have to support all the time.
No, we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that.
You may not want to hear it. It's the same as free speech.
What are you going to do?
You can't action.
It's the same as free speech.
Yes. You can't do it when you enforce free speech.
So, Ken, what happens when academic freedom gets that of issues that are clear violations of Title IX, issues of discrimination, and state law discrimination? Further, the fact that none of these issues have ever actually really seriously gone to the Office of OCR for the Department of Education or the Student Rights Commission, because ultimately our conduct officer, who is in charge of civil rights for the entire campus, is in HR. It is a 0.5 full-time equivalent, which means she's only part-time. How do you explain that? How do you explain that I have to talk to staff in the dean's office who will sit there and staff in the dean's office who will tell me the deans over there have said in meetings that what they're concerned about is what effect this will have upon the faculty and not effect of what it has upon the student. I'm sick and tired. You know, the fact is, I just watched a promising, amazing, substantial person who was a pre-med student who was a black woman. And you know what happened? Michael Peros, Brett's little buddy, effectively kicked her out of her dreams. She comes over, she empowers herself, and now she's going to PLU. Woo! I don't know if Rain's here, and I'm sorry that I had to out Rain, but honestly, that is seriously the shit that happens. I am a computer science student. I am dealing with a group of faculty, which you never wanted to admit that there's a department, but here's the deal, you've only hired four faculty in CS. They can only teach 2 programs a year. Guess what they teach? CS programs. They do not understand equity. Right. Straight up.
So your retention rates are about to drop, and everybody in this room is about to file an OCR claim because it takes 20 minutes online. What are you going to do?
So, just going back to the first thing you said about I sit with the deans every Tuesday for deans meeting. When there is a discussion about something that's happening within a program, their focus is student success. It is. I mean, you may not believe it, but that's the main thing.
Okay.
Are you talking about white students or colored students?
We're talking about all students.
This is also.
You guys think that you say you're doing this and this, we're trying to make it.
Somebody got a laptop
We're worried about the color of the students.
Let's just go ahead and set up, since they don't mention about it, let's just go ahead and set up a little kiosk.
Let's do it right here. Let's do it right here. Training or equity training or anything to understand everybody in this room in minority situation. You're oppressing students that are paid to be here. So how are faculty more important than students? And we're not talking about white students right now. We're talking about students of color and how you're going to help accommodate to us.
We're not talking about all students neither. We're talking about specifically students of color.
Right, because and I believe you. You guys have a big demographic of being a predominantly white school, and there's no doubt that you guys do make things accessible and good for white students. But that's the issue, is you're leaving out too many of us that deserve it too.
Institutional change is slow here.
Oh.
Whether it's slow or not, the change is going to happen now. You can see that everybody's ready for it. So slow as in 20 years or so, you still have the ability to make impact today. Why wait another 20 years?
He means slow.
You don't know.
No.
Why don't you know?
Okay, so our faculty are union. We have a contract with our faculty. There are certain things we can and can't do. It's all laid out in the contract. When it comes to discipline, that's when they violate conditions within the contract, and we follow those up. I've done that because I'm the VP of academics. I've done that this year with faculty.
Have you reprimanded?
If it doesn't rise to the level of violation of the contract, we can have discussions, we can talk, but there are no requirements.
Well, I think there is a lot of issues with violation of the contract, but I don't know about y'all, but a lot of my emails get ignored. So how can you say you're hearing my story and knowing what's being violated if you won't even listen?
My question is, why do we have faculty that work here that make our students feel uncomfortable and unsafe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a simple question. Y'all here for us.
Not all students, or is it because
No, it's because they cater to us white people.
Wait, if you care about all students, then why aren't our and Lawrence's academic stuff being prioritized at all?
Oh, that just clicked with him. He was just like,
hard to do homework when I'm stressing
He's like,
about
oh, man.
racism and anti-blackness in classrooms and shit. So how is that prioritizing my education when I have literal panic attacks sometimes, because of this institution? How are you prioritizing me?
I think we've had a concerted effort this year to try and get.
No, this is not a PR conference. This is not a PR conference.
Right, if there's been an effort, we wouldn't be here right now. So let's be real.
This effort's going to keep going for years.
What effort?
No. You can make change.
Wendy walked out. Where's the effort?
I'm telling you right. Don't talk over me. I'm telling you right now that nothing you have done has made change. None of your efforts have worked. We're here together because none of your efforts have worked. Your emails don't work. Your emails are full of lies. Are you responsible? Are you responsible for sending teachers emails asking for students the names of students?
No, you just don't.
You don't know anything about that?
No, they got more. They got a bunch of white people over there. You're fine. You're
They got loads of them. Okay.
Well, we're just letting you know that your actions don't work. And I want to ask, what are you going to do to address racist faculty?
We have conversations with them. We have.
So when a conversation is, what consequences do faculty members face for making students feel unsafe? What consequences? Because when we make y'all feel unsafe, we get the police and the state troopers and the city police calling us.
It's a process of changing faculty's culture.
I'm asking, what are you doing?
What are we doing right now?
What consequences are you going to put on these faculty?
Right now, on the faculty currently, we're trying to develop a teaching and learning center to give them professional development.
So no consequences, a center? You're going to build a center?
They can't be fired.
And what do you mean, fired? What do you mean? For saying the N-word in class, referring to women as whores, they don't get any consequences but a little workshop? What do you mean?
Right, and isn't our money paying for that workshop?
You don't care about
Yeah. No. No. What? No.
This is shit that y'all should already know.
For qualified professors that are still going to enact impression on the people there.
Well, the idea is.
No, but we don't want an idea because this is our real life. So
We
what are you
want
going to do?
action. We tired of all this rhetoric and talking, and we gonna do this. You're gonna fire some people?
Well, no.
Why not? Why? Because you support racist faculty members.
Damn
You
right.
just say it. You support racism.
Why is it not a violation? Because we're not all white students.
Okay, we just need to make a lawsuit.
So how do you guys online? How do you guys influence the I understand it's online. There's a lot of things online, but we're here in person and we accommodate our
This is online.
Sometimes talk to things we can know and talk to things that are useful right now, not online. Because we could all go downstairs and hop on and get an ORC going if you really want to see it online. We got a kiosk right here. Yeah, we got two. Right here. And there's a writing center that we pay for downstairs. So maybe we should take property that we use because that's a resource.
Nah, we're just gonna make a lawsuit. Fuck it. I'm done talking. I'm making a lawsuit. Fuck it.
It's over.
Thanks for you having any ideas and trying, but it's too late. Nice try. Bye.
So here's the other thing. Is, okay, so when it comes to cases like Mike Paris, and I'm going to be very honest about this, okay? At some point, I believe my coworkers over in Trio, at one point, there were probably at least 3 meetings, I believe. And meanwhile, you can't at least work to make sure that that student is able to get alternatives that better fit what their needs are. Because Mike Paris was here to say you credit, because Mike Paris believes in accurate. And then we never addressed the fact that it is extremely inequitable how we work credit here. The fact is, there's very few other institutions in the world that will withhold credit based on the personal feelings of a faculty with no quantifiable reason. And to further, why is it so hard to appeal to get your credit back? These things are not necessarily always about the union contract. I understand you can't fire some asshole. That's something with the faculty. But further, why is there not conversations with the faculty, actively, with students, saying this matters to us? So you know what? If you want to do the minimum, you can follow the union contract. But if you want to do more, show the fuck up.
And we do have those conversations with faculty. The deans have those conversations with faculty. Faculty are reviewed. New faculty are reviewed every year by the dean.
You know who needs to have those conversations with faculty? Students need to have those conversations with faculty.
Yes.
Yeah, because we're the ones who are in the classroom with y'all. Y'all not sitting in a classroom full of faculty.
Because obviously they're not getting the point. They're not getting the point because obviously when the big guys in the room, they'll be like, yes sir, and then when they're off with the students, they'll be like, I'm the boss now, so I'll do whatever the fuck I want behind your back. As if you're gonna know. Well, obviously you guys wouldn't know. Because it's still happening. Make sense? I mean, come on. No offense, guys, but there's mostly white people in this room, and I'm loving the loving here. And, well, how is it that the faculty, the ones with power, are the ones that ain't got no sense? All these white people here are the ones that got
comfortable, if anything, have that route to go. And then I also just want to encourage everyone to use this space to hold Ken accountable, because we're beyond complaining to Ken. Right now, we need tangible solutions for what Ken is going to do today to make academics better. It's just like a heads up problem because Stacey's coming.
That is not the
Going home if you want to get out of there.
So,
Hey Isaiah, can you get
is that
on the microphone?
like,
I don't know.
Community love!
Community love! I told him to get on the mic because he has to make it important.
Okay, everyone, here's the plan. Here's the plan. I have asked Stacy Brown to come. She is willing to come. I believe she is willing to come unarmed. She needs to go home and change, get out of her gear, come in plain clothes. So here's what we're going to do.
Give her.
I want to go. Let me finish, please. I want to go to work with my people. I want to go to work.
Hold on, real quick.
I want to go to work with the people, the vice presidents,
Your
and
people
the
is the
deans.
fucking state. You fascists, fuck you. Fuck you, George.
I'm winning. So right now I'm winning. Then
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do.
yeah, George.
I'm going to go to work with the vice presidents and the deans. As soon as we adjourn, we're going to come back right here.
Oh no, we're all gonna stay here.
There's a seat in the ground. Sit in a circle. We'll witness it. Y'all, the way you guys work is broken. The way you guys work is broken. Like, do you not notice that? Like, we'll film your bullshit. It'll be good.
Kelly doesn't need to go home and change. She can go get some sweatpants or something from the CRC.
We have a call from a mother who's concerned about their child.
Ain't nobody
in
there.
And what I want to ask is, and encourage, is that everyone is here of their own volition.
What?
And that folks who want to
What are you
depart
talking
can
about?
depart.
No, you work for us. You work for us.
That they're weaponizing motherhood in a way that they did not for black people earlier this week.
All of that is over. It's over. Get off the
How
mic.
long until Stacey's? Remember when you called people's moms on
Okay.
Mother's Day? Remember that?
Oh, Stacy, I said.
Hey, let her talk. Be quiet.
Where are you going,
Be quiet.
George wants to go talk to his people.
For what?
Whoever his people are, we need to have people in that room. They can't go by themselves. If they won't come here, some of us have to go to them.
Hey, that's
because
fine
they
with
can't
me.
be in there with closed doors.
Oh, yeah, I'm there.
So people need to volunteer to go sit in that room and make sure that whatever happens is legit.
We can't go inside, George? We can't go
all be
inside?
there. You know they're not going to let us all in that room.
All right, hey, we're going. I'm going. Hey, but we got people outside, though, right? We got people outside. People outside.
We need more than one person.
I'm going.
I'll follow.
Four
I'm
people.
going. What?
You are, remember? You are. How about you take one person from each ethnic background that's in here right now? If you care. You got Islander students, you got black students, you got white students. Take one kid from every ethnic background that's here right now.
We need one student from each demographic to go with George.
I need to. Can I record
People
this?
don't know what I need. I'm tired of y'all sitting around
That's
talking
true.
about what you think I need. You don't know.
That's
You
hella
don't
real.
know.
That's hella real.
You didn't hear me? I said I'm tired of white people talking about what black and brown people need. You don't know.
I'm just trying to respond
I'm
to the
letting you
concerns
know.
you raised.
So who will go? If everyone's on
Yo.
you will go.
Okay, I need to record. I need to record.
You will go.
If you're not being represented,
I got it. Where's gonna go? You're gonna. If you're gonna go, go.
I won't video it.
Isaiah Jordan?
Well, that'll be determined then.
Rain, are you going?
It's 12 o'clock. How much time do you need?
No, we're going together.
Hey, I'm gonna be recording the meeting. They might discuss you guys. And he was saying that they don't want people recording because they might be talking about personal issues. Are you okay with me like recording that conversation? Yeah.
Do you want to be in the room or do you think we should?
It's fine. Like, are you going to staying online?
Yeah, I need a phone charger though. I really need a phone charger. Okay, cool, awesome. Thanks for confirming. Do you have a like a phone charger?
I actually don't have a phone charger on my phone.
Four?
Hey, one more clock in this room.
4 o'clock.
Alright, did everyone hear that? We're meeting at 4 o'clock here. Back in this same room, same circle, same people.
Hey.
That goes out for all the staff members
Sorry.
and faculty.
Sean.
4 o'clock.
There's gonna be a meeting where a few people are gonna sit in on it. I'm gonna be recording it. It's gonna be on Facebook Live. I actually had to go get some consent from people for information reasons, so I don't know where they went.
Go do what you're doing. I said 4 people.
Hey, did anybody see where the meeting, like the procession of people who are gonna be in the meeting go?
No.
Oh, they're still in there? Okay, good. Okay, good. Thank you. Are you babysitting Wendy? Are you babysitting Wendy? Yeah. Okay. I was just about to be like, is anybody here? Okay. Right. Excuse me. Hey.
I haven't seen her.
So no, she is gonna.
One other person. Oh, so you did approve that?
Yeah. I'm headed there for. Yeah. Sorry, I was just trying to get some confirmation on.
Can you record?
Yeah. I just need to make sure that like everything that they're talking about, like everybody who's being talked about, is consenting of that.
Once you get in the room, ask everybody.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it might be.
Okay, I think we should reserve the space.
Yeah. I think I lost my boyfriend again, though. Sean. Oh. I found him like an hour ago. I like that shirt, by the way. You've got like such nice shirts, like all the time. All right, everybody watching this Facebook Live, I will be at a meeting soon with the administration concerning everything that's going on in here. I will be one of like 5 people in there or something. I guess I'm not going to work today. I gotta go find out what time that thing is.
You know?
What time is the meeting and where?
I don't know yet.
Okay. Oh no.
One person.
Hey Lori, thank you.
Copied on the email. You got the email.
Hey. All right, I need to make a call. I need to call into work.
Did you find
find your phone.
Oh no, wait, can you hold this? It might be in your backpack.
I was given
Probably.
was literally the biggest
Actually,
time
yeah, let me...
for retaliating against him.
Alright.
It was read by all the staff members.
Alright, I'm gonna get into this meeting in a few minutes, or more than that. I'll keep you guys posted. Thanks for watching my feed, I guess. Watch other feeds.